Hello.
Hi, we're back with the questions.
Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome to our Q&A. Thank you Darnas's patrons for giving us your questions once again. If you want to give us some questions that you want answered here in these videos, go to the Patreon down below and you can type it in there. The way it works is that you can ask any amount of questions that you want. However, only 2 per person will be picked just for the sake of longevity. If you want to check that out, check out all the descriptions in the link down. The descriptions in the link in the descriptions down below. How did I botch that? We spam that non-stop.
Yeah, I know. It happens. Don't worry, I'll do it as well.
Alright.
You say something so much and then you eventually just botch it. Like, it's bound to happen.
You're entertained. Right.
Yeah.
So, let's start with Hello Crow. Good to see you with our nicest teammate. Also one of our beloved mods. He has asked some questions. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, I like this one. Alright. So Ben, what game, series or movie, etc. that you wanted to be part of the fandom but haven't had the time to experience it or end up not liking it?
Wait, where do you ask that? I don't see that.
It's down below, mate. 2 weeks ago.
Are you reading the right questions?
Yeah.
Hold on, have I got... Is episode
Tavern
12, right?
Episode 12, yeah, that's what I'm looking at, dude.
Yeah. I can't see it.
It's there.
I can't see that question.
Have you opened Load More?
Hold on. Maybe I have to do this on my computer because it's not showing up on my phone for some reason.
Okay. Yeah, the application is not very good on phone, admittedly, for Patreon.
It's really not.
Do you want to answer the question while you look for it?
Wait. Say it again. What was the question?
Okay, so imagine me that you like. So what one? No, sorry. What game, series, or movie that you want to be part of a fandom but you haven't had time to, or you just didn't like it? What one? Like, what one do you want to get into, or maybe you just didn't like it?
Cause, what game series or movie? Oh, okay, yeah, I see it now. It's loaded up. It's loaded up now.
But you either didn't like it or didn't have time to get into it.
I would like to, like I was saying, I would actually like to check out the Italia series at this point because there are so many of them.
Is this thanks to the Nintendo showcase?
Yeah, and that new one. I kind of want to see what. I mean, I actually do have it on Steam. I just never got around to playing it. Italia Riser, I think it was. I never played an Italia game, and they seem quite like chilled, relaxing kind of games. But people say the combat systems in them are really good.
Oh yeah.
And so I kind of I would like to check out that RPG series because that's like one. And also another one I'd like to get into is Suikoden.
Oh yeah.
Because the 1 and 2 collection is coming out, and I never played those games.
That's
so yeah, my chance to check out Suikoden could be quite cool.
Nice.
So yeah, I would like to see what Suikoden's about because people always claim that those games are really good, and like I haven't really dabbled in that series. The only thing I played was like a spin-off on the DS.
Oh, okay.
But that don't really count.
Doesn't count.
So
it's not OG.
Yeah.
Or mainline.
So I'd like to play like the actual Suikoden games.
Lovely.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna say that.
Nice one. Mine is, D&D is the obvious one, of course. Well, I really wanted to get into that and roleplay with, like, people, especially a board game as well, and online too.
Oh yeah, D&D's like...
It's dedication, and sadly, I've got a lot going on in life, and working 2 jobs doesn't make it easy, sadly, so I'd hate to, like, make a character and then just, like, ditch because somebody finds out that, oh no, I can't do it, but it's always been a series I've wanted to. We actually did try and
start a D&D campaign.
That was years ago, yeah. Even back then, I just couldn't, sadly.
It's too much like commitment, unfortunately.
That's one for me because I didn't have time to experience it. One, I ended up not liking it. Okay, so I might get lynched for this, but I really tried my best to get into Monster Hunter World. I really
Oh, you didn't like it?
It's not that I didn't... Okay, so it's not that I didn't like it. It's just that I acknowledge it's a good game, and I know why people like it, and I still think it is a good game. However, for me personally, I didn't really have the best experience for it. And that's probably because of a lot of factors, because Monster Hunter World is an online game, right? It's an MMO.
Yeah.
And my experience with MMOs, as you know, has not been... I'm not really big into it. You definitely need like a dedicated group of friends to be ready at any moment. Sadly, because of the way I work and my schedule, it doesn't always align with everyone else's. So I sadly ended up playing Monster Hunter World solo a lot, and it was a bit of a, well, not a harrowing experience, but very frustrating in certain areas. So, like, I was a Charge Axe guy. And trying to solo a monster that is just moving about all the time constantly and just... It's definitely a game of patience. However, it just feels like there was just never really a moment of opening to get like a single hit. Maybe it was my weapon. That could have been a factor because Charge Axe is also a form of management with like the way you morph into an axe or the way you go short sword and you got to get the vials and charge it and all that stuff. That maybe absolutely could have been a thing. However, whenever I would summon people for help, it would either be a complete wash, or they completely destroy the boss and I do nothing, and I don't really feel.
So you get like you don't feel like you actually
not contributing a lot. And there were times where I did have some friends actually come out and help me, and they had a low level character, and they were all MVPs to be honest. But yeah, there was just something that wasn't really clicking with me. There wasn't really a lot of satisfaction to me going on. And this is me putting in 35 hours in the game, so you can't say I didn't give it I definitely gave it a chance, It's also a very grindy game. And don't get me wrong, if a game I enjoy is grindy, then I'm fine with that. That's fine. But I just didn't really have the dedication to get in there and just hope to God that the monster that took like half an hour to sometimes an hour to murder would drop the thing that I wanted for certain drip. And like, and also there's no way I was going to do it solo, and if no one was about, I'd have to get into a random lobby with people. People like around my level sometimes, but maybe it was a skill issue. Maybe I just wasn't that good at the game. I don't know, but I just felt like I never really got the satisfaction of contributing to beating a monster, and I never liked it when a monster always ran off. Again, maybe this is just like, maybe this is just the suffering of being a Charge Axe main, where you've got your vials, you're ready to slap some ass, and then they just run off, and it's like, oh no, my vials, but I worked so hard to get out there, no, my big hits are gone. I don't know, maybe, a lot of people have said that there are Monster Hunter games that are really good and might be more for my, like, solo-esque playstyle. And again, this is me acknowledging that Monster Hunter World just isn't for me. I'm not saying it's a bad game at all. I acknowledge that it is a good game, but for me personally, I just couldn't get into it. I'm sadly sorry to say, but hey, maybe the new Monster Hunter game might be very good and might fix a lot of issues I've got with it, including the stun lock, which I despised a lot as well. It's like, you can craft the thing that makes this thing not as good. It's like, but it takes so long to do, and I wanna, I'm not having fun. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, I feel like your problem is like the game doesn't really take your time into consideration.
I think that's just the
busy life of a person.
Is that not just MMOs in general, or is that just or is that a generalized opinion that I'm gonna get slashed for?
No, I don't know.
I'm still very inexperienced in this genre, so honestly, maybe it's the game, maybe it's just the way I play. But again, not knocking it, it just wasn't for me, sadly. That's all it is. So maybe there's a Monster Hunter that I prefer, but Monster Hunter World, sadly, I don't really want to get back into it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well.
Oh, this is a good one from Crow. Yes.
Okay.
So Crow is definitely one of those guys, a ToeHoe, if you will. But despite being bombarded quite frequently on your server, yes, if you're a fan of ToeHoe, then apparently our server is the one for you too. And in general, what are your honest thoughts on ToeHoe? Annoying, intriguing? Why do you think it's popular? As someone that isn't too into it yet. Okay, so my experience with ToeHoe is that two games actually.
Oh, really? You got
ToeHoe is a franchise to me where it is a really weird, strange, very Japanese franchise, but it suddenly just found its way into everywhere. It's like the whole, like, you know, is this a JoJo reference kind of thing? I feel like ToeHoe has almost even eclipsed JoJo in terms of, like,
honestly,
this is a ToeHoe reference, or ToeHoe has done it, or whatever. Because the fans are insane for ToeHoe, because they make all these games that are actually pretty good in quality, surprisingly enough. It's a weird, strange, I don't want to say intimidating IP, because like Little Magic Girls is definitely not my kind of series, admittedly. However, I have played ToeHoe Lunar Nights, which is the video game, I like to call it. And,
that was fun.
It's honestly one of the top Metroidvania games for me, because the way it works with time stop and the knife throwing, and the way you navigate through the game, and honestly, ToeHoe's got a really banger soundtrack as well.
Yeah.
It honestly really impressed me.
That game was so good.
And I was like, yo, it's a good ToeHoe game. They're like, it's not just a good ToeHoe game, it's a fan game. And I'm like, man, you guys are dedicated. And honestly, ToeHoe is definitely intriguing, Crow. I'll definitely admit that much. On the annoying aspect, I'm not annoyed, but sometimes I do say why when certain things I like talked about. But not like a bad way. I'm just not why. It's more like, why though? Why?
Yeah.
You know? And like, so I actually admit I've played free ToeHoe games, free ToeHoe fan games. So I've played Lunar Nights. I've tried out Mystica, which is the cooking one, where
I've got that, but I haven't tried it yet.
Mystica is a Kai, I think it's called, with it.
Yeah.
And basically, it's like you have to cook for people. You manage a restaurant. You gotta give people certain like you gotta collect ingredients during the day. Then during the night, when the meat of the game comes in, you have to make sure that you serve the right food to people and stuff, and you gotta make them happy. And then you can recruit different characters across the franchise and stuff. I will say that the character designs and like it's definitely not my cup of tea.
Yeah,
I'm not really into like the whole like just like magical girl kind of thing. Sadly, that's just not up my alley at all. But I have played games that have definitely impressed me, to say. Another one which has honestly made Atlas look very bad in a lot of ways is the SMT game, the SMT fan game.
The ToeHoe SMT game. Yeah, you played that, didn't you?
Yeah. I still want to play more of that game because that is legitimately an insanely fantastic game, Artificial Dream in Arcadia, which the title in of itself is a reference to SMT2.
Oh, that's
so that's how you know this game has been made by an SMT head as well as a ToeHoe fan. And I'll shit you not, that is a fucking incredible game. So the fans of the franchise are shocking me in all the best ways, non-stop. So honestly, so
many of the fans of the franchise seem to be game developers.
And it is intriguing. The designs kind of put me off a little bit because it's like, that's not my cup of tea. Magic girls, it's just not really my thing.
Throwing them into like different genres.
But the games that the people make of them are honestly really damn good.
I feel like ToeHoe's really hard to pin down because it's not just like one genre anymore. It's not like, because from my understanding, ToeHoe used to be like this, like, what is it, bullet hell shooter kind of.
Yeah, it's a bullet hell shooter,
Yeah, but like it's transcended.
It's really weird official art.
It's transcended its actual games. Like the creator was just like, I don't own this series anymore. Like fans just create what you want with it.
Now it's just an IP that belongs to the fans and they do whatever they want with it.
Yeah, it's an IP that belongs to the fans. That is the best way to put it.
And it's, you're right, in a way where it's transcended. It feels like a force of nature now where it's like, oh yeah, is there a fighting game ToeHoe? Yep. Is there a farming game ToeHoe? Yep. Is there an SMT? Oh, yep. Is there a boomer shooter? I think so.
Just waiting for that 3D platforming ToeHoe game to come out, you know?
Have they not done that yet?
Blow everyone away. I don't know. Maybe.
I think they might have done. Do you know what? ToeHoe is a series where I'm like, I don't even know much about it, but when someone asks a question, usually my answer is yes.
Yeah.
And I don't even, I'm not even like super into it as much as other people are. Again, I think it's just like, it's definitely not my aesthetic, I think is the right way to say it. It's not my aesthetic at all. But the games I have played of it are really good. So I definitely ain't knocking ToeHoe anytime soon.
Fair enough.
So I think that's the reason why it's popular, because people have just taken it and have just made magic with the franchise.
Alright,
so
Joe.
Keep on posting them ToeHoes.
Alright, Joe, I got a question for you.
Ooh.
This one from Ned Scribbles.
Okay.
If you could go back in time, which musician, band, singer would you like to see live performance of before they're ultimately retired or passing?
Ooh.
Assuming you've never been to any of their live shows prior.
Alright, so this might be a bit of a basic bitch one, but...
Oh, well, I've got one for me as well.
I would have loved to have seen Guns N' Roses in their prime, before the whole shebang with Slash and Axl and Just the way their music is now, like the golden years would have been really good. You see a lot of music videos about festivals, which are insane.
Yeah.
And honestly, I definitely would have been at the back because I'm pretty sure some people actually died at some of those festivals.
Yeah, I think.
But
mosh pits and stuff.
Guns N' Roses is one, definitely. It's a hard question because I've actually seen a lot of bands that I have seen before. I saw Motley Crue before their last tour. I'm also gonna see Sum 41 during Halloween, which is also their final tour.
The final tour, right?
Their final tour as well, yeah. But you got one,
I would have liked to have seen Queen.
Oh yeah,
like that would have been amazing. See Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Queen is a big one.
I think my mum and I think my dad did. I just can't remember. I have to ask him. But
it's a decent one.
That would have been really cool, like to be able to see that. But yeah, well, it's a good question.
That's a good one. Yeah. Another one I would like to see. Who has retired? Let me think. It's funny because you think of that band, but then you think, oh wait, no, they got back together again.
Yeah.
They're constantly changing their minds. I mean, look at Kiss; they're always doing it.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure Ozzy Osbourne did it as well at one point when he came back. I saw the OG lineup for Black Sabbath during Download Fest at one time. Shit, I've seen a lot.
Wow, man, you've seen a lot.
When I think of one, I think, wait, no, I've seen them. Oh god.
Oh yeah, you have to go back to like really olden days to like not see them.
The Who is an easy one.
Yeah.
We really like to see The Who, but I think they still do. Live shows. However, because it's The Who, because it's the Rolling Stones, the tickets are like what, 1K or some shit ridiculous like that.
They're expensive.
So yeah,
I've seen Rolling Stones perform like live shows recently.
Oh, you actually saw them, or were you working at one of the gigs?
I've worked the event and I've heard them and they don't sound good.
Oh, I mean, they're old, right?
Yeah, it's like, it's nice that they're touring, but man, they do not sound good anymore.
Oh man, yeah, I've seen a lot of. I've seen Motley Crue, I've seen Judas Priest. It's hard to think of, really, to be honest, besides like OG Guns N' Roses, even then they're still going.
Yeah.
So, man, Iron Maiden are still going stronger. I saw Slayer as well, back at Sonisphere, way back when. I've seen Kiss a bunch too, they're hilarious. Yeah, man, it's kind of hard to think about that one, not gonna lie. I've seen UFO too, like, oh man. Trying to think of recent ones, to be honest, but I've seen a bunch of recent ones too. A Good Charlotte's still going, I wouldn't mind seeing them live.
I haven't heard anything from them in years.
We're changing genres, yeah, what Good Charlotte are doing? Hang on, I'm curious, I'm gonna look them up quickly.
Are they still going?
I hope so.
I haven't heard anything from them in ages.
Let's see here.
In 2024? There are no concert dates for Good Charlotte scheduled in 2024 or 2025.
Yeah, what are they doing?
I don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
They're not around at the moment. Anyways, that was a good question.
Yeah. Well, Good Charlotte is definitely one because I guess they've stopped like touring now, so I guess that counts as well.
Maybe they'll come back. Who knows?
Maybe. Who knows?
Right.
Oh, another one from Dead Scribbles. Alright, so if every Souls locale exists in real life, which would you pick as a place you'd actually want to live in and make yourself home, despite all things considered? And you cheeky sword, you left out Majula, because that was the one that I was homing into.
Oh, I can't use Majula.
Hub areas don't count.
Okay, alright, I'll tell you what then. I would pick the Pot Village.
Jarberg, yeah?
Yeah, Jarberg.
That counts, yeah, that's a good one, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. No, you know, I don't want to be, I don't think I would be I'll be sad, I'll be the human. Oh no, but then I would like start taking people and putting them in jars.
Well, it depends if you're in the Shadow of the Erdtree one.
Oh, that's true.
I guess.
Yeah, well, Jarberg was a nice village, so I'm gonna go with Jarberg. Live amongst the jars.
That's a good one, honestly, yeah. I was going to say Anor Londo due to like... but it depends on what time in Anor Londo, because like...
What timing of Anor Londo,
obviously,
yeah.
that's the city of the gods and stuff.
Yeah.
And of course, you're living under a big illusion during present time Anor Londo in Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
A Blight Tower, then? I get a little shack in Blight Town? No, fucking absolutely not. Definitely not.
Blight Town? Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Lothric Castle is cool, but it's gone to shit.
A lot
Oh
of places
man.
have. You just gotta make the most of what you can.
You know what? I am gonna take my sun chair, my parasol, maybe a picnic rug, and I'm gonna take it to the Great Hollow.
Oh, that's a nice
Not the Great
one,
Hollow,
you know.
sorry. Ash Lake. Ash Lake is what I meant to say.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, listen to that soundtrack on repeat.
Oh.
And the ancient dragon is friendly. The only thing that's annoying is that fuck-ass Hydra. But like,
Yeah.
besides that, yeah, I can just chill out with my ancient dragon, bud. Get my sunglasses out, look at all the cool trees. Nice and secluded. That's definitely
It's
a
not
good
a
one.
bad place to go.
Yeah, I think Ash Lake would be the one I go to.
Yeah,
in fact,
that's
I do
good.
recall in our old LP we actually made an edit based on our holiday brochure, and Ash Lake was one of them. I actually remember doing that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Good times.
I remember that edit actually. That was pretty fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Nice. A good question, Ned Scribbles.
Yeah.
Good question. Very nice questions there. All right. Moving on.
If it was
Neon.
absolutely mad, you love
Neon Citizen 2
Yo Neon.
asks, favorite type of twist in media?
Favorite twist in media. Ooh. Let me think.
I've actually got a few. I've got a few.
Go for it.
Okay, one of my favorite twist. Me and my partner have been rewatching. But you haven't seen it, so I actually don't even want to tell you the twist.
What's the name?
A Good Place.
Oh yeah, I've not seen it. Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to spoil it then, because it's actually like probably one of the TV's greatest twists.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
One of the like in terms of like, because I didn't expect it. So yeah. But so that's one of them. I'll just say that for people who know.
Okay.
And in media, let me think what else. Video game media. I'm trying to think of other twists. There's been loads of twists though.
I am a sucker for the old haha, it was me, I'm the bad guy. If it's done well.
Yeah, if it's done well.
Yeah, you know. Not talking about heel turn either. I'm talking like bad guy all along kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, it was me, Austin. That sort of thing.
Yeah. Like
That can be satisfying depending on like
yeah,
where
when
it
if
is
it's
and
done
what's
right.
happening.
If it's done right, yeah.
It's done right. If it's too obvious, it's too obvious. I like it when the signs are there, but you don't think of it. Like they're too good at being a good guy. It's like, haha, you idiot.
I feel like also another twist, like in terms of media, like if we're talking like, I liked the twist in DR2. That was fantastic.
Oh, the whole like big reveal of what was the actual nature behind it.
Yeah.
Like a world is not the world that you think it is. Kind of like twisted. Yeah, that's a good one as well.
That was really. It was like a double twist on top of a twist though. So it was quite cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. That's always good when the world building suddenly changes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I suppose like a common one but a decent one is when Attack on Titan starts to like
that was a really good twist as well. Yeah.
When you figure out the truth and it's like, oh, this is completely
and then
like
the show completely
recontextualized.
switches into a different like whole genre almost.
Yeah, when something changes in the world that recontextualizes everything that's been built in it, sort of thing.
I still need to finish Attack on Titan actually.
Which part of the final part?
Like the beginning of the final part. I've not even watched the first final part.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah.
I need to get on that.
I've also watched the first final part. I need to watch the second final part and the third final part. And there might be a fourth final. There might be a final part as well.
There actually might be a final part. I
There could
think
be a
there's a
final
movie
part,
coming
yeah.
out.
There's a movie of the final part.
Yeah,
There's a movie part of the final part.
Yeah, the movie part's the final part. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So
yeah, that's cool.
We're getting there.
All right. Yeah. Almost.
Oh, actually, I think the show finished, but they're recontextualizing the final part into a movie, like to add, you know, like better animation.
They're doing the Chainsaw Man route, where they're gonna make the Rize arc into a movie arc. Gotcha.
Yeah, okay. I think so. Yeah.
Cool. Cute.
So yeah, no, that's good choices, man. Yeah.
Alright, board games. Who doesn't like a good old game of Monopoly? Not me, I hate Monopoly.
Oh, I just thought of one other one.
I am not a fan of dice games.
Oh, board games. Do you like playing any board games? Oh,
yeah. I do like dice games.
Some board games.
I've got very big PTSD in Monopoly. There's so many different versions of it as well, and all the pieces look cool, and the boards and the properties look cool, but I can't go back. Not again, I'm not strong enough.
But Monopoly's meant to make you feel depressed. Like,
then why play Monopoly if it's supposed to make you feel depressed? The whole idea is one person's meant to be really happy during Monopoly and everyone else is meant to be miserable. Yeah.
That is literally the point of Monopoly.
One's corpo, the other's other developers. Yeah. Great experience. They're going through such a fun time.
Monopoly, it says it in the name. They take a Monopoly.
Damn it, it's so relevant now. Just like me, UFO.
Yeah, I like board. It's technically not a board game, but that game we play, Loading Bar, the one where you play as the monsters and then you have like the shot.
The Tokyo game.
King of Tokyo.
Rampage. King of Tokyo, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's a really good game.
That's fun. Yeah, there's different versions of it as well, right?
Yeah, there are different like versions of it.
There's King of New York. That's a fun one. I like the combination of cards and board pieces and you know, the little
because it's almost like a card game as well as a board.
Makes my endorphins go hee hee.
Yeah, but it is roll of the dice. It is like part of the strategy.
It is, however, they do a good thing where you get multiple attempts at rolling, so it's not.
Yeah, you do.
I don't hate it as much as a result. It's like, okay, that's fair. The skill in choosing which roll you dedicate yourself to. Yeah, if it's just throw the dice and it's like, haha, get fucked, you got like
because you can bank one like dices and then roll a couple of other ones if you want. Yeah. So there is a bit of skill to it. Yeah. But it is luck based as well.
Yeah, we need to get more people for King of Tokyo. Thing is, whenever we whip that game out, usually it's not enough people or too many. So
and also the rules are quite long to explain as well because it's quite tough one to explain. Well, I mean, I get the rules, but it's hard to explain it to other people.
Does Exploding Kittens count as a board game? Or
it's a card game.
Yeah, but 20 Kittens is our go-to, isn't it?
Yeah. Card games are fun.
Connect 4, though. Let's go, Connect 4.
I mean, technically...
Connect 4 is brilliant. Fucking love me some good-ass Connect 4. That game will never die.
Connect 4 is more of a mind game than any other kind of game.
Are there tournaments for Connect 4?
I think there might be.
There should be. Connect 4 is for shit. I love me some Connect 4.
It seems so basic, but the mind games that go on.
Yeah, that game's got hard reads in it. Absolutely.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Connect 4 is wicked. I have to be ready all the time.
All these basic board games. I've never played any like
the one who gets the first piece in the middle at the bottom is like, oh, you're one of those players, are you?
Yeah.
Whoever goes it's always a test to see whoever goes first puts their piece right in the middle. Yeah, it's like, okay, you're one of those people, are you?
I can still win.
And then when they don't do it, it's like, what's your game? What are you trying to impress?
Yeah.
How come you didn't put it right there?
Huh? What are you thinking? Yeah. Oh, those good times.
Oh man, love me some Connect 4.
We haven't played like too many board games because some of them just take way too long to like learn the rules. Like I think we tried to play the Dark Souls one, but then we like opened it up and we're like, oh man, we don't have time.
Yeah.
We don't have time.
Yeah.
Like,
there's
sadly.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's all digital now as well.
Oh wow.
But we go our odd one when we just like invite each other out. We go to like a game bar and get some board games and stuff, which is fun.
Yeah.
Very fun. Alright.
Okay.
Korak. How's it going,
Hey.
When you LP a sequel game with returning characters, how do you refresh yourselves on the voices that you gave them?
That's a hard question.
I mean,
man.
I don't really.
I don't either.
Just sort of know
kind
it.
of like just remember or try to get close to remembering the voice.
Yeah, we just remember. That's how I do it, at least.
But sometimes you don't sound exactly the same because your voice always changes.
Probably,
you know?
yeah.
Like, it's hard. It's hard to nail it to the extent of. That's a really hard one. Yeah, no, because when we did no, could we change the voices of returning characters actually when we went through DR1 to DR2? Yeah, because one of them looked completely different, so we gave him a completely different voice.
Oh, I gave him the same voice, but like in a different way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I with me personally, I just naturally remember it. Maybe because I voiced a certain character for so long, and it just kind of gets ingrained in my brain. But also, we get second takes with editing and watching the videos sometimes when we're bored as well. So there's that as well.
Yeah.
I just do it, I guess.
And we don't really, to be honest, we don't really have like a lot of games. We haven't played a lot of games where we've had returning characters too much either. Like, the only one I can think of is Danganronpa, really.
Danganronpa, The Warden's Review.
Oh yeah, Warden's Review, yeah.
Yeah, that's also one.
Yeah,
that's what I can remember.
I also worry, like, this isn't really the question, but like, sometimes I feel like, you know when you've done like a load of games, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to like find new voices for characters. Sometimes you might overlap into like, because obviously we're just human and we don't have like that limit, that range to go.
I mean, it's natural. There's so many characters and only two of us. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah. Exactly.
I remember when I put on a pub query, which is something that I do sometimes on the Discord server. I make an announcement and I ask the whole entire server a question. Everyone gets to answer it. We spoofed it in the beginning of Ace Attorney. But one of them was like, what voices of ours did you like the most? And surprisingly, I got loads for Kubo from the Neo Tweary. I just talk like this. And I'm like, well, that's your favorite? That one? Like, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Alright. It's perfect for the character, so I'm not knocking the choice, but
it's always good when you like got a voice that's like really fits a character.
Yeah. When you get that golden voice.
Yeah,
definitely.
That one where it's like, oh, that voice, that's the voice I hear when I see that character. Yeah.
So yeah, we just do it naturally, correct? To be honest.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I don't really think about this too much, to be honest. So no, but a good question though, Korak. Honestly, it made me think.
Yeah, same there.
Yeah. Thank you for the question. All right. True divination.
Yo, true.
Ooh. I don't know this. How many pillows is too many?
Never. You can never have enough pillows. If you got too many pillows, if you got too many pillows for a bed, you make a fort. Easy.
It's true.
Easy.
True.
I've done that before.
But like, how many pillows do you sleep on?
I rest my head on one. But I use the other pillows to make me comfy while I'm like sleepy, you know. It depends on like the thickness of a pillow as well. My pillow's kind of thick, so it feels like I'm being elevated by two. But I just use one.
Okay. I use two generally.
Ben, have you got a snoozy cushion?
A snoozy cushion?
Oh my god, snoozy cushions are so good. So snoozy cushions are like tiny little beanbag pillows. They're incredible. I could not recommend you even more of a good pillow.
Cushion.
Snoozy's great. Look it up. It's great. You just sink right into them. It's like one of those like beanie ones. When you got the little bits inside, and I love me some beanie ones. I got one of those. They're great. So yeah, honestly, never. Unless it's like, you know, overflowing out of your house, then there's never too many true. And you can always make the cool little pillow fort, which is always fun to do. Sometimes when you just got like a chill weekend, nothing to do, you get your pillows, you're like, hee hee, yeah, you feel like you're 10 years old again.
Aww. I'm looking up snoozy cushions.
Found any?
Oh, are those like those ones that you put around your back?
No. You mean like the ones that you wear on flights?
Yeah.
Similar, but not those, no. They're just cushions, they're just beanies. They're beanie cushions.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, I don't have one of those.
They're called snoozies over here in the UK.
Okay. Thank you, True, for the
Top tier pillow. Highly recommend it, True.
Right.
What's the worst relationship test viral trend? Okay. Well,
viral
me and my
trend.
partner sometimes watch TikToks together on her phone. Sometimes we get one that comes up where it's like, how well do you know your boyfriend or
Oh,
girlfriend?
those AI ones.
If they get more than 2 wrong, you owe them a Sunday or some shit.
Yeah.
Those keep popping up non-stop because there's an algorithm on like the whole real thing on both Instagram and on TikTok.
Yeah. Oh god, I hate that one.
And we tried one just for a laugh, and we're like, that's kind of naff, isn't it? Yeah. And then suddenly a bunch come up, and we're like, okay, there's so many. I'm pretty sure this is AI all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, they are AI.
Yeah, they're
AI. I hate those,
obviously AI.
like some of them are like, yeah, and it's the same voice as well.
How much do you know your boyfriend? Here is a quick test. If they lose, you owe them a car. It's like, okay. Right, whatever. That's a pretty bad one.
Those are really annoying. I hate those.
Yeah, they're really annoying. Yeah.
Those are like.
Yeah. When me and my girlfriend are bored,
first I was like,
and we
these
look
are
at
funny.
reels, it's like, yeah, funny. And then they just came in droves, and it's like, okay, this is a bit the same, you know.
Yeah. At first they were like funny,
reasons.
but then suddenly it was just like, okay,
yeah.
this is getting ridiculous.
Fucking
like,
AI.
If you know your partner, what food would she like the most?
Yeah.
Like, oh god. Yeah, those are really annoying.
Yeah, they're pretty crap. And I wouldn't recommend them, Trude, if you're into all your TikToks and your reels and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go with that one as well.
Same here.
AI relationship test is really.
If AI is involved, I don't want to hear about it.
AI.
Can't believe AI is taking the jobs of TikTokers. It's a proud occupation being a TikToker, an Instagrammer.
Yeah.
How dare?
I was thinking of like doing something with TikTok, not like for the channel, obviously. Like I wanna
for yourself?
No, for the channel.
Oh.
Like I was thinking of like doing something there with the channel for TikTok, like maybe showing like old like clips of our games and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, it is a platform that, you know, it gets lots of views and it's popular. So hey, whoever gets us more hits, absolutely
I might
go
give
for
it a go.
Yeah, highlight some more videos.
Yeah. But other than that, yep, I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah,
anyway, I think that's all of them. Yep, that's everything.
Thanks, guys. Good set this time. Oh my god, it's been a 4-hour podcast. That news section.
Jesus Christ.
I think that news section was like an hour long one itself. There was a lot to talk about, and apparently we didn't even talk about everything.
We didn't even talk about it.
Man, what a month, eh?
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to even mention the stuff about what happened today. Very recently.
With what?
Anna Panakan, the people who made
I'll talk about it next time. We've talked about it.
Yeah, we'll do it next time because we'll know more about the story.
Yeah, we'll know more about it, definitely.
Yeah.
Right, thank you for submitting your questions, Dionysus Tears. Until next month, we'll be going for more answers. Again, if you want to submit your questions, look on the Dionysus tier, and we answer them here in these videos for you on the podcast.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Cheers, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Play Astrobot. Oh, you can't. Thanks, Sony. Dickheads.